So what do you think? You can, if you have some thoughts, feel free to type in the chat box. Pepe say many gossip, small people everywhere. Okay, many gossip, small people everywhere. 小人啊, small people, right? Could be. Thanks, Pepe. So how do you relate this to 雷火风? Thank you, Lin. Okay, 5 more seconds to go. Okay, thumbs up. Everyone back? Thank you, Chi Hui, you're back. Okay, so welcome back. Welcome back to the lesson. We're going to proceed on with the second half of today's lesson. Thank you, Fiona. And now, just sharing with the class that next year, 2024, the ruling hexagram is 雷火风 abundance. So, next year, you'll be abundance kind of energy. So, what is your thoughts about this abundance energy? Feel free to type in the chat box. Yeah. So, never mind right or wrong. It's just your expression of your thoughts about abundance energy. Okay, so let's move on. Module 4. So in this module, we'll learn how to derive the yearly hexagram, the ruling annual hexagram. Now, not difficult, okay? Because if you have learned the repeatable system, then what comes on is just using back the same system. But to derive the year hexagram, there's something more that we need to learn. That's why I put it separately as a module for a standalone module. Yeah. So let's move on. So just now we talk about right now we are in the 甲元, okay, 甲元. We are in the 五会. 五会 basically meaning the tipping over already. So we are into the yin zone, beginning of the yin zone, right? So it's called chaos commencing. And within this 五会, there are 5 hexagram, and we are actually right now in the 大过 hexagram. And in the yun, we are in the go yun. Now, I condense it here on the left side because there's not much space to show you the full format. So I compress it. So I just show up only the si and the xun so that it helps me to make the explanation easier for you. Okay. So from here, you should know by now how to derive the si. Okay, this part here, how to derive the si, how to derive the xun. The system is the same. Keep changing the line by line from bottom all the way up to the top line. And there you go, you have the si and the xun. Okay, si gua govern 60 years, xun gua govern 10 years. Now look on the right side. Look on the right side. The right side is basically the circular diagram that we talked about just now. This circular diagram is actually branching out from the earlier heaven 8 trigram. Nothing new. Up to now, nothing new. Okay, so from here, how to find the annual hexagram is making use of this. Let me clear the ink first. Making use of this si and then this circular diagram. So I need you to pay attention here because if you miss this, you might get the whole thing wrong. Okay. So right now we are in the 顶式. We are in the 顶式. So step 1. Okay, step 1 to find the yearly hexagram. Find out which one is the current 式. And right now we are in the 顶式. So where is 顶? Okay, 顶 is actually here. You know the one that I box it up here. This one is in the 顶式. Okay, so it starts from here. So that means the first 60 years, starts from here, 顶挂 here. Okay, and because here we say that the 顶式 starts from 1984, right? Based on just now the calculation, right? So 1984. So that means here, this thing here is actually 1984. So when people ask you 1984 is what ruling hexagram? 顶 hexagram. Simple. Okay. So then what is next? What is next is the rest, like I say, timing goes clockwise. Timing goes clockwise. So if this thing is 1984, right? The next one is 1985. The next one is 1986, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, all the way, go one big round, and 60 years. Okay, but don't forget, we have 4 supervisor we won't be using. There are 4 supervisor here that we won't be using. So please make sure you skip them. Don't use them to represent the yearly histogram, because they are the supervisor. They are not the kakian. They don't do the groundwork. Okay, so let the rest of the 60 histogram do the groundwork. I mean, use them to run the year. Okay, right. So, and every start of the 四 is always a 甲子 year. This is always a 甲子 year. So you can check your calendar. 1984 is a 甲子 year. Okay, 1984 is a 甲子 year. Right. So if you find that when you derive, find that 顶卦 1984, but it's a 甲辰 year or any other 乙酉日, then you know you are wrong already. Okay, 顶巳 always start with a 甲子 year. So this is one of the counter check that you can do. Okay. Now next, like I said already, we will start off from 顶卦 and then go clockwise, go one big round, 60 hexagram, mean 60 year. So each hexagram represent 1 year. Skip the supervisor, right? And then how do we bring in the Xun? Very easy. The first 10 years will be the first Xun. The second 10 years will be the second Xun. The third one will be the third Xun. The fourth, the fifth, and the last one, the sixth. So pictorially, imagely, how does it look like? It looks like this. When you see the overarching bracket, it means the 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. And right now, today, we are in this portion here. The Gu Xun. Okay, the Gu Xun here. Right? And where are we? You locate the 2023. Okay, let me clear the ink. So we know 2023 is somewhere here. 家人卦 here. Okay, 家人卦. And we are at the last hexagram of this 10-year period. Next year, we move on to the Go year. That means the next one here. Okay, can follow? Simple, right? This is how we derive the annual hexagram, right? So let's do an example. Let's do a practice. Now let's go stand 1 4. Although we are now in 顶四, right? Let's go stand 1 4. We say, okay, 巽四, 巽卦, 巽四. Now, I want you to derive where is the starting. 巽四 starts from 1924. Tell me, 1924, where is 巽? How do you derive the first hexagram of 巽四? Where is 巽? Is it on the left side, or is it on the right side? Is it on the top right, or bottom right, or bottom left, or bottom right? Whatever. Try to do it on your own. We go stand 1 4. We say, okay, look at 巽 4, and locate 1924. Tell me left or right, top, bottom. Give it a go. Doesn't matter right or wrong. Give it a go. Just tell me where is it found, 1924. Left, right, top, bottom. Anyone found already 1924? Yen say top right. Okay, top right, so should be somewhere here. Somewhere here. Okay, anyone else? Lin say Shin. Your question mark means what? What is your question? So I need you to try. You ask where is 1924. Okay, very good. So where is Xun on the circular diagram? Left, right, top, bottom. Yan say is top right. Okay, top right Xun. Okay, very good, very good. So it should be somewhere. It should be here. Okay, it should be here. 1924. Again, counter check. It has to be a 甲子 year. If it's not a 甲子 year, then somewhere the power calculation you might have done wrong already. Every 四 starts from a 甲子 year. Okay. So the 1924 starts from here is a 巽卦 year. So if anybody asks you what's the ruling hexagram for 1924, 巽卦. How about 1925? Type in the chat box. 1925. Even if you don't have this circular diagram, based on what you have learned just now, how we derive this circular diagram, it's just a matter of expansion from the earlier heaven 8 trigram. You should have known 1925. What is the hexagram? 1925 is a 巽卦. Okay, this is 1924. Sorry, 1924. How about 1925? What is the hexagram? Bottom should be 巽卦 also, right? But on top, what hexagram should that be? This is 巽卦is number 5 trigram. So the next one should be number 6 trigram. Okay, the next one, 1925, should be a number 6 trigram. And what's number 6 trigram? 坎卦. Thank you, Pei Pei. 坎卦. So it's 水风井. Then same thing, 1926 will be number 7 trigram, which is a 艮卦, 山风谷. Okay, so on and so forth. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after that, start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But you have to change the bottom first. Okay, so this is how you don't have to go and memorize a specific location of all the 64 hexagram, because you already know how the gear run in the first place from earlier module. So same thing, from once you locate the first year 1924, you go clockwise, and then just skip the 4 supervisor. You go one round, and you should have 60 years of hexagram. Lindsay, I got stupid question. No worries, no question is stupid. Just ask. It's just that you don't have the awareness for the answer yet. Okay, Pepe is asking who are the 4 supervisor. Very easy. Okay, now these are the 4 supervisor. 乾卦, 坤卦, okay, 离卦, and 坎卦. Right? Can follow, Pepe? Lindsay, just now you say we need to validate if it's a 甲子 year. How do we do it again? Check calendar. Check. You can download apps. Okay, you can download those Chinese 农历 to check. Okay, they're able to tell you which year what is the earthly branches heavenly stem combination. Okay, so Pepe, are you okay with the 4 supervisor? Basically, it's a 乾卦、坤卦、离卦、坎卦. Okay, good. Thank you very much. All right, so good. So you know how to derive the year. Very easy. Step number 1 is to determine the 四卦, and step number 2 is to locate onto the circular diagram and then go one big round, 60 of them. Now let's go stun again. We have done this already. We have done the 巽四. Let's go stun all the way to the number 1, 乾四. 乾四. Okay, 乾四. Now, so Qian start from 1744. Qian Si start from 1744. Tell me what is the hexagram for 1744. Type in the chat box, what do you think is the ruling hexagram for 1744? Does it matter right or wrong? I just need you to practice. Pepe say heaven to skip supervisor. Yes, to skip supervisor. We don't use supervisor to do the leg work. Leg work means to run the year. Okay, let the kakia, that means the 60 of them, the remaining 60 kakia, to run the year. So if we skip, what's next? Lin said, delegate to Go Gua. That's right. Very good. Skip means skip the supervisor, right? Qian Gua don't use. That means what is next? Next one is Tian Feng Go. Okay, Tian Feng Go. Right, so very good. 1744, the ruling hexagram is Go Gua. Then once you have done that, then you just go map it out one big round. Make it out one big round, 60 years. Okay, and there you go. You have it already. So you know 1745, 1746, 1747, 48, 49, 50, so on and so forth for the 60 years. You'll be following this circular diagram positioning. Easy? I think it's very easy, right? Because this is a system that's always repeating one. Once you know one pattern, you know the rest already. Huh? Okay, let's move on deeper. Move on deeper. Huh? So that's now we let's go back to this current mode, huh? Which is the 顶式. And then right now we are in the 古巡, the 10 year. 四 is a 60 year. 巡 is the 10 years. Huh? So this will be the diagram. Huh? So remember, start of every 四 is a 甲子 year. Start of every 巡, okay, is a 甲 year. Not necessarily 甲子, but it's a 甲 year. Okay, because we follow the heavenly stem, right? And there are 10 heavenly stem. Okay, so if there are 10 heavenly stems, so that means if Xun govern 10 years, that means the start of every Xun is also a Jia year. Ignore the EB. So this is one way to counter check that whether you get it wrong accidentally or get it right in the right way, is to double check. Start of every 四 is a 甲子. Start of every Xun is a Jia year. Basically, that is it. Okay, let's move on again. So if I show you, if I keep on showing you this format, I will run out of space lah. Okay, I run out of space. So I translate it into table form. Okay, table form. This left side here basically are the higher level kind of energy. Higher level means like 甲元, 五会, and within the 五会 is a 大过卦. Okay, and then the what do you call that? 元会运, the 够运, the 顶式. Okay, the 顶式. So we show all the way up to 顶式 on the left one. And you find that this table, how to read this table is, this is the 四. And if this is a 顶, right? Then the first one is always a 顶. Okay, always a 顶. Because like just now we talked already, we locate the hexagram on the circular diagram, is always a 顶. Okay, and this part here, the second column is the 10 year. Basically, is this one. And then on the right side here, these are the 10 hexagram that falls under these 10 years, fall under this Xun. And the second 10 year, third 10 year, fourth 10 year, fifth 10 year, and sixth 10 year. And once we reach the 大过, we come to the end of that 60 year, the 四. Okay, so right now, this year, 2023, we are right here. 家人卦. Okay, and once we are done with this year, we are done with this 古巡, and we'll move on to the 够巡, the next new 10-year period. And then starting with 风卦, which we talked about just now during the break time. The 风卦is next year. Right? So we will, for the next module onward, we will be looking at this kind of table. We no longer look at this kind of format because I need a lot of space to show this kind of format. So I'll use table. Okay. So up to here, any question? If don't have, let us move to module 5. So give me a feedback. Type yes if you are good here with me so that I can move on to module 5. Type a yes if you're good and we can move on. a bit lost how to read the table. Okay, noted. Fiona, thank you. Let me repeat. This table is just another representation of what we have learned so far. I mean the left side format. Because I'm doing away the left side format is because if I'm going to show you, I need a lot of space. So the best way is to condense everything into table format. And how to read the table format is the left column here is actually the overarching energy all the way up to the 4. That means all the way up to here. This energy is shown here, is condensed here. Because what we're interested in the year, the year, of course, the next level up is a 10-year. So the 10-year and the year is what we are more concerned of. So the rest of the higher level one, we condense it onto the first column. Okay, so every information, higher information, all the way up to 4 is all summarized in the first column. The 旬 is shown in the second column, right? And wait, let me rewind a bit. And the go round one, the 60-year one, go round one, okay, will be shown here. Okay, so you find that this first hexagram will always be following this one, this. So can you follow, Lin, this table, how it's been presented? So from module 5 onward, we will be using table form to explain, to talk and discuss. Is that okay, Lin? Okay, give it a try. Give it a try. So for those who have been following me for the bi-monthly workshop, I think this table comes as a second nature already because you've been looking at that every 2 months. And then we sit down together, we talk about, in the next 60 days, what's going to happen, things like that. Okay. So that's where the fun part comes in.